What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Just woke up from a nap. I gotta stop taking these naps. Let's get right into it, chat. I've been working already a bit behind the scenes. Let me put some music on just to get into it, chat, and then we'll get to work. Give me a second. Gonna get copyrighted anyway, so might as well put a track on to wake up. Alright, chat. What's up, Phoenix? Welcome to the stream. You're the first one. What's up, Theo? Welcome to the stream. You're the second one. Just listening to some music to wake up because I had a little nap. You know the vibes, Phoenix. Only four of us, chat. Came from 5 yesterday. We're gonna go to 3 today. And we're slowly getting there. Bit UK rap to wake up, chat. Let me pop some Red Bull. Sleep all day, come alive at night. Doing some work as well, chat. Give me a second. April going pretty amazing, Phoenix. I can't lie about that. I have to be honest. I'm feeling like I'm just a bit slow because April's almost over, to be honest. Let me just wake up, chat. One more song. 1 minute chat, doing some work on the side, just getting this agent to work. These are 6 sections on the home page and they should be manageable via the admin CMS. Right now when logged in and I click to go to the admin CMS, I do not see the home page in the list. I see all the other pages, they are all good. But please make sure you don't delete anything, you just add an extra page to be fully editable from top to bottom. Every word, every button should be editable. Moving forward, make sure you don't share any sensitive information as we will now go and live stream. Alright, and I can run that one on the side as well, chat. In a second.
Don't calm the fuck down, no pictures. Still no pictures, bro. I see Zac Efron. He's moving mad, he's tweaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Biggin Hill with Setch eating Marley food.
Yeah, but he's some hell of a shit.
Boss, can tell me about helicopters full 5th Richard Mill. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm in the
Chat to them.
Hey, my bro tried to ask for the address to the studio.
Where's it at?
We ain't got no postcodes in this.
Alright, chat, we got one agent working already.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't get there.
Chat, I'm actually curious. Am I streaming in 1080 today? Do you guys know that? What's up, Gino? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, PR. Stay awake in the day. Stay asleep in the day, work at night type vibe. Let's get it, PR. Wait, give me 3 more orders, 4 more orders, and I'm going to be more community focused. And you're one of the guys I'd love to pick your brain. See what you got running. Okay, so what do we have? Give me a second, I'm gonna open the stream on YouTube's as well. I really have to do some dollar vibe code work, chat. I'm way behind schedule. Problem is that dollar vibe club ain't bringing in money right now, you know what I mean? I got 18 hours, chat. I haven't the shit balls yet. I better get to work, chat. One more track to get in the mood, chat, and then we'll start working. Alright, chat, making it all a bit better, you know? Setting up the mission control for show. there's definitely a CMS in place as I have the other pages. You can see that in the other screenshots. I'm working on another client project chart. That's this one. Give me a second to get organised, chat. We've only been here 10 minutes, don't worry, we got a whole night to be here. Everybody knows what's up. 1 second. It's about me, chat. Oh, I got the new track, chat. Let me play the new track, actually. Easy sent it over today. Here's the song, chat.
Dollar Vibe Club. We just getting started. The sensei is in the building. Yeah. They call him the Fiverr sensei, teaching us the way. Yeah. Dollar Vibe Club rising up. We grinding every day. We grinding every day. Yeah. I like to smoke weed and hang out with the gang all night. With the gang all night. All the pretty girls wanna let me take them home. Ride the wave like a jet ski, feeling right. Started on Fiverr, $5 at a time. Yeah, now the sensei running something. Dollar Vibe is the climb. Tommy showing us the grind. Tommy showing us the grind. Don't stop. From freelance to the top, homie never drop. From freelance to the top, homie never drop. Gang pulled up, bestie bong in hand. Dollar Vibe Club, that's the new brand. They call him the Fiverr Sensei. They call him the Fiverr Sensei. Teaching us the way, rising up. We grinding every day. We grinding every day. I like to smoke weed and hang out with the gang all night. With the gang all night. All the pretty girls wanna let me take them home. Ride the wave like a jet ski, feeling right. Live on stream, the gang is in the chat. Sensei on the keys, never looking back. Built from zero, vision from the soul. Fiverr was the lesson, now we running whole show. Pull up any night, now we run a whole show. Pull up any night, you know the vibe is right. Oh, Dollar Vibe Club, burning bright all night. Dollar Vibe Club, burning bright all night. Sensei, Sensei, Dollar Vibe. Tom's alive, Unk in the building. This one's for the fleerists, the grinders, the gang. Dollar Vibe Club, we just getting started, for real.
The buttons are getting pushed out of the card here. Please organise it so everything fits nicely in position. I feel you, Phoenix. I like it. I like it. I do like it. It's a chill vibe to stay focused, you know? One more time.
Vibe Club. We just getting started. The sensei is in the building. Yeah. They call him the Fiverr sensei, teaching us the way.
Also here, the
Dollar Vibe Club rising up. We grinding every day.
There's always a pop-up where we have to
We grinding every day. I like to smoke weed and hang out with the gang all night. With the gang all night. All the pretty girls wanna let me take them home. Ride the wave like a jet ski, feeling right. Started on Fiverr, $5 at a time. Yeah, now the sensei running something. Dollar vibe is the climb. Tom.
All right, let's run Wagwan once more, chat, and then we'll get locked in. You know the vibes, Wagwan, chat.
For more of an info part of possible, the web generated the card to have CV generated there or the interview to build a CV. So I don't think we need the option for them to have a second card for that. You know what I mean? There should be more of a promotional CPA. Trying to select this, give me a second.
Don't need to introduce myself. It's that Marley Mayfair shit. Man Street Marley's. They ask me when I'm quit the trap.
Hardy, chat.
this feature that you seem to work when I'm soliciting for a job. Make sure I'm able to see my generated PDF stat that I should obviously also be able to preview it. Come on, chat. Wake up. Some Chinese music, chat. What let's say use it to 100%. No, it should be Phoenix. Congratulations on Skinny. Skinny, you can post that order in the Discord, in the freelance thing, or wins. Always good to motivate the community. Show them it's possible. Post it in Internet Money or in Freelance Gang. Freelance Gang is better. Let me know if you heard it. The mission today, get this 3 orders and then see if we're gonna do the build with them or not. Might have to split this this week. Let me turn down the music. Well, go on, chat. Let me go back to some lo-fi music. Let's get locked in. You should hear me better now. Okay, chat. So I was saying, let's finish this project, get Fiverr to 3, and then if there's time left, let's see if we do the build-a-thon or not. Might have to miss this week's submission, just based on the work. But that doesn't mean we're not going to launch the platform, you know what I mean? We've got the agent working here. Alright, agent here. Let's let them both run. Let me check my inbox. I had a bunch of requests today. I'll go over them all now. I don't understand what this guy wants, man. Alright, let's see what he says. I got Glass Tech, that's for tomorrow. Vijay Menon. Alright, I'll archive him. Whoops. Who's Whoops? Alright, that's just a rando. Apelito. He's good. Char Mili Gosh. Hi, thanks for reaching out. I'm not doing any testing work. Oh yeah, she wanted me to do testing work. We don't have time for testing work right now, chat. To get paid $100 to test it, I'll turn over probably an entire website in that hour that I'm testing it, you know what I mean? Let him rewrite this, let him run on this.
This I'll pause for now. Shanice is good. Connie, she's on it. I'll leave it pause here for her. Shukru, he's on it. Long levitate. Yeah, you got a bunch of randos asking random questions today. This is a waste of space. Brief related. Alright, WordPress website for a Dutch IT company. Security. Let me see if I can get him an offer, chat. Yeah, for sure. Let's just get him a standard based offer. Let me open my Notion. Milestone. I'm just gonna work chat a minute because I'm not reading the chat, so just let me take care of my clients here and then I'll follow up again in the chat. Feel free to flood the chat with messages. I'll catch them all up in the next 5 to 10 minutes. This is Replit, this is WordPress. Alright, copy that offer. WordPress website, milestone, and then milestone 1. Okay, so let's go to this demo. We'll put it on 5 days. Copy that, paste that, and we'll charge $5.99 for the demo. Next one is the complete milestone website build. We'll put that on 10 revisions and we'll charge $13.95 for that. And then the 4th milestone is upload to hosting. I don't think he's selling anything. 3rd milestone is hosting. Three days, 1 day actually hosting, and that's 95. And then we got 1 hour dashboard training. And the revisions here is 3, 1 day, 75. And we're going to put the website a bit higher at $15.95, chat. Alright, this is a quote sent. I'm gonna star it. Let me check the stream. Already locked in here. Alright, nobody's chatting, that's good. It's mean everyone's locked in. Alright, so he's got the offer. And then I'll go to the next client. Fabian is sent, swipe is sent. What does he want? Trillion related. Holiday photo experience website, and so I'm leading a premium holiday photo. Alright, let me get him an offer as well, chat. Right now I'm just doing easy projects. Give me a second. Another, send this milestone. Setup work URL and demo. That is 5 revisions, 5 days, 595. We'll set up the complete website. We'll do that on 10 days. And then we'll go set up the hosting. Set up the training. And then set up the marketing. How much should we charge for marketing, chat? Wait. I could actually make him a demo and do it in Replit and then charge more. I think we should see these two boxes as one element together, and the only generating happens on the left side and the right side should be more promotional. Also on the left side the text on the button is not clear, so make sure everything's clear, make sure it's set up in our own branding so everything flows. If needed you can change this to a one column and organize it, design it more better to blend in with our current branding. Yeah, I'll send him a demo, chat. Fuck it. I need a full Replit prompt for a homepage only for now. I want the homepage completely set up as per the client's request, so make it personal, follow the city that he mentions and all that stuff. Set up the demo and then I'll take it from there. Make sure on the homepage on the top right is a huge booking or book now call to action, and make sure throughout the homepage there's also book now call to actions. Give me a prompt for Replit then. He's got 5k, might as well, right? Let me just open my Replit for a second, chat. Alright, chat, give me a minute. I'm gonna see if I can set up a demo for him. Give me a minute, chat. Whoever is here, I'm not looking at the chat. Just drop a message if you do have a message, and we'll pick up in a few. I'm just doing some client work. You guys know the vibes out here. It's client work always first. We do not change that course. I can talk a bit to myself so you understand what I'm doing. So he's got a one-time setup in 3 milestones and marketing plan setup as a one-time fee. Milestone 04, and we'll put that at 995 USD, and that is digital marketing plan. And we'll charge him $12.95 for the front. We'll charge him $13.95 for the back. We'll charge him $15.95 for the booking flow. Alright, let's get the demo in. What's the name? Premium Holiday Visuals. Let me check the chat. What's up, Sam? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I was just focused on getting the work done. We're trying to launch a project today, and at the same time we're filling in. This doesn't make sense at all, man. He's messing up today, man, chat. I really have to say he's been messing up. It's very annoying. Okay, so good so far, but you missed what I wanted to work on. Right now I want to work on this div, so don't change anything that we've done so far. For now, just lock in onto this div and make sure these two columns blend as one. Because now there's 5 ways to upload a CV, and this is just very fucking confusing for the client. So please make sure there's one module to upload a CV, or an option to do an interview with the AI, and make sure the entire div is styled as per our current colors. This color background in the card is completely offset, not matching with our color. Come on, Agent 4, get it done. It's been 5 times now since we've been going back and forth. Alright, chat, this agent is frustrating me a bit. What's up, Mehdi? Welcome to the chat. Agent was pissing me off. Let's just let him run. I'm setting up a demo as well for a client, so doing multiple things right now. A bit all over the place today. Alright. Very nice. When the header has no background, the logo has to be a white color, but when the sticky header comes, it can change to this color. Remove this entire booking module. We'll do that on a separate page, please, immediately. You can leave the price boxes there, so once the user chooses, they'll go to a booking module. But for now, we're not building that booking module yet, so remove the calendar and all that shit. In this section, be sure to add a book now button or request appointment button. Here, instead of icons, I want cards, image cards above the text for each. You can also make the titles a bit bigger. And the content as well. In this div, I would like a background behind the green. You can keep the green gradient overlay and make sure all text is white then, so it becomes readable. Here I love the grid setup, but make sure we can add in at least 4 more images, so play around with the mosaic and make it so that we see 8 images or 10 images in total. When I click an image, the cards here should show more that it flows in phases, so maybe give them different shades of colors, background, maybe make the titles bigger, or maybe add in some timeline that you see them appear. Also here I want a nice hero background image. Make sure the color stays, but it becomes a gradient overlay in that color, and make sure all the text becomes white so it stays readable. This is quick demo build in chat. I'm just running prompts and then I'm going to run it through it. All the book now buttons should lead to a new page. Every single book now button in the header and on the home page should lead to a new page where the header and the footer stays, and then in the middle the booking module comes, and it should be a booking module in 3 or 4, potentially 5 steps, where the people have to fill in all the requirements that we would need for a photo shoot, a holiday photo shoot, and then at the end you can just make it that they can click a button and then they go and pay. You can mock up that payment and then they get a thank you screen. Make sure I can test the booking module without having to fill in actual details, so it's all wireframe only for now. Make sure everything stays in the same branding that we've got set up, and make sure it looks nice, fun and animated. Also, when we click links and open new pages, they should always open on top of the page. Beautiful demo, Tommy. The $100 subscription will roughly enough to make a full project for a client. That should be possible, Phoenix. You could do it for $50 normally. Replit is great. I love. Great. Gino, sometimes AI so stupid is really frustrating. I might not hit the deadline, Gino, so I'm happy that you're hitting the deadline. Let me close this so we can check the tasks. This looks good. I requested a solicitation before and it did not seem to save or upload here in my active solicitations. Alright chat, I'm going to take a stretcher with 50 minutes in. I'm going to let the agents work here. And while the agents are working, I'll be right back. And we got a long session to go, so no worries. It's only 5 AM here, so... Let me put you guys in mission control so you can follow along a bit, eh? Alright chat, be right back. Alright, chat. Let's lock in. I'll stay mission control for a few so I can get some work done here. Chat. That's not good. That's a rookie mistake. Alright, the back screen is still good. Great. We're still connected, chat. We're still connected. Great, great, great. Alright. Let me go. Alright. The demo got one more thing to go. Ooh, the sexy. More pictures. Nice background. Here's a card missing. Great updates, but there seems to be a card missing. Please add in that missing card, then we should be good to go. Make this menu not clickable right now so that we can make those pages later. You can add in 2 more small images to finish the mosaic. I'd rather have this be a video motion loop of holiday season, maybe with Christmas trees and all that stuff. Same as the image, but just motion. Let's see if we can do that, chat. Alright, let him run these, then I'll send the client the offer. I've got another. Alright. I'll check that in a few. I wanted to show you guys this, and since Phoenix is on the stream, it comes out good. So Fiverr just sent me a request to send a private feedback. So usually the client gets to do a private feedback. So it's important that even if you receive the review, you still leave a positive, you still offer service even after the fact. Was this delivery useful? Yes, yes, submit it. Alright. So you guys know, Fiverr is always on it. Let him run those. What is he doing? Please seed 1 demo sollicitatie and 1 demo agenda booking on the user admin Jan de Vries, so that admin and user can test the functions correctly while demoing. Amazing, chat. Look at that. We need a bit of padding on top of it. Please add a little padding above the div so that it starts a bit lower than the header. You still got Agent Reggie working out here. He's still running the debugging on that. It's amazing, chat. We'll be able to deliver this in a few. And then we can go to the next. I have another request in my inbox, chat. It's going to be a sales session this next half an hour, let's say. All good, I'm not complaining. The more sales, the better, you know what I mean? Let me check the stream. I've got an option to reply to your review. What should I put there? Yeah, you always have to put the same message you put on the review. I usually just copy the message. So the message that you sent me yesterday, usually you always post that in twice. Alright, he's seeded in some demo content. When I click this solicitation, instead of getting details of the job I applied for, I should get details of the booking and then the option to go to view the job I applied for. For now, this contact person can be admin and you can just call it Adias people because that's going to be the only admin and person that they can reach out to. And when they send a message, make sure that the admin is able to receive that message. Let me see how much credits we burn for this client, chat. Alright, 32, we still got 100 to go. 150 if we want. No worries. I like this more how it was a step before, so less in height, and you can put all the steps that need to be shown as tags below the loading bar, and then the ones that are done in green, that's way more clear. You can remove the big blue block. We have a nice black block on the home page, so just make it slim as it was before. Oh my god, I'm on app testing and premium here. This is not good, chat. Make sure this is off, because now you see it keeps fucking running this shit. So I'll just say stop and on to the next. Let me see the live stream. Okay, got it. Yo, Sensei. Yo, what's up, Easy? We already banged your track. We love it. Thanks, man. Need to still tune them. Maybe a V3 with CC flavors. I don't know what CC flavors are, but I'm looking forward to it. Chat, I'm just getting some work done, so you know we're out here running 3 agents at the same time, 2 Replit agents, 1 Claude code. Alright, nice. Nice. You see, I don't know all that tech talk, you know the vibes. Got 3 agents working, let's just let them do their thing, chat. I'm trying to finish 2 client projects and at the same time I'm doing some sales. And then after that I'm hopefully going to get into the Dollar Vibe Club Build-a-thon. I should try to finish it or strong on the week. Central C, I feel you. That's what he meant. You see? It's not just my tech jargon. Central C. Whoever's in the chat, drop a message, drop a W, then I know you're here lurking. I see we've got 10 viewers right now. Don't be shy. We're just out here vibe coding. It's no time to be shy. I'll put my face cam on so you guys see my face. Get ready. We're gonna get it today. Let me see if I can give a little zoom for you guys. Yeah, man, let's zoom that shit in. Was good chat. Come on, you should be working a bit faster, man. Zero, Gino. Zero. No kids right now. Maybe next year, maybe in 2 years. Gino coming in with them personal questions, man. Ask me some vibe code questions, Gino. I'm just playing, Gino. You can ask me whatever you want, man. There's a build-a-thon in Manila tomorrow. A hackathon, actually. It's all good, Gino. I'm just fucking with you. It can be a little bit bigger, so you can put the loading below the name, and that can all be a bit, the text can all be a bit bigger. Actually, just make this a 4 card. I think you misunderstood me, so turn it back into 4 cards. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, Gino. You can participate in whatever you want. It's a free world out here. And nobody gonna tell you what you can and can't participate in, homie. At least not in this channel. Alright, that's way better. This image was having issues loading on production. Please make sure that this image absolutely loads on production environment, and make sure that all images site-wide will be loading correctly on the production environment. What's up, Hunter? I don't think you need a crown to chat, Hunter. I believe Hunter's the one that created High in 5, am I right? And it's funny because my nephew's called Hunter as well. Well, that's his internet name. That's what I've been calling him since he was 14, 15 years old. Welcome to the chat, Hunter. I'm going to do some build-a-thon after, so I'm going to start building the Dollar Vibe Club. Let's see where we can add in your idea. And let's test the High in 5 today. How does it work after? I just go to the High in 5 website and log in with you? Look at that chat, the video, look at that chat. That's insane. Incredible. I didn't even say fireplace and it already had fire. That's insane. Let's publish this shit and sell it to the client, man. Let's get some stacks. Might have to put the price a bit up here now that I'm looking, damn. Alright, I'm just going to copy this URL in a moment. I am showing the demo screen. Now you should be able to see the screen. This is what I'm showing. Look at this. Look at the video. That's what I mean. Look at how good that video looks. Chat, come on. Can't see the screen. Chat, do you see my screen or not? I see my screen here. Ah, it seems frozen. Shit. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Oh my god, I think the stream capture. Give me a second, chat. Are we back, chat? That's because I fucking hit that power plug. Alright, we should be back, chat. We should be back. Give me a fire emoji if we're back, chat. Shit. Technical difficulties. Alright, welcome back to the stream, chat. I'm sorry for that. I was fucking around with the cables out here. I gotta get a better cable management very soon. Let me just send this to the client. So I'll copy this. So this is what I was going all hype about. Look at this video. It's way nicer. Let me just send the client the link. Let me take a couple of screenshots, chat. You know the vibes, as many screenshots as possible, chat. Hey, why didn't you change my video here yet? I guess he's still publishing. We'll let him publish. Alright, it's good to have you guys in the chat. At least then I know when my screen's tripping. Imagine if you guys weren't here and I'd just be streaming an hour or 5 hours without the screen working. Fuck, man. Alright, let's publish this. Okay, here we go. We needed to load it in. Let's take some screenshots, chat. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And you guys can say in this chat 6 and then 7. 8 screenshots, chat. The more screenshots the better when doing sales. 9 screenshots, chat. More screenshots the better. You know what I say. It's like walking into a courtroom with a case file or with a piece of paper. You know what I mean? Are you prepared or are you unprepared? 9. Oh, we've got 10 screenshots, chat. We might be able to get this customer. We might have more. That's 11. And then we'll take a screenshot of the booking as well. Alright, give me a moment to send this to the client, chat. So, I'll come to the chat. I'll come here. demo is ready. Let me post a message here. Let me copy in the screenshots. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 screenshots, chat. Tell me we're gonna get this sale or not. 15.95, I'll put this on. 17, 19, 20, 59. All right, sending it now. That's sent to Tori. Send him the price as well. All right, so Tori has been sent. Let me start that. The next one is also a briefing. What does he need? A supporting obese individual. I need a website that supports obese individual. Design a welcome interface. All right, chat, let's run it. Next demo. New chat. I need a new demo prompt for a homepage only. And in the top right, I definitely want a login register button. And then for the wireframe later, we will also work on that. But for now, homepage only. I need it to be set up as real as possible. And I need you to understand and read the client briefing as good as possible. Come up with a prompt so that I can feed it into my Replit. And we'll take it from there. Okay, so we'll see what we get from him. We'll go back to the home page. Set it on website. Alright, now let me go back to the quote while we're waiting for that one. And I'll say hi. Didn't get your name yet after receiving brief requests. I felt creative. All right. All right, got the budget ready. Let's see how the demo looks. Come on, boy. Let me check the YouTube. What's up? Easy, got 6-7. Easy, know what's up? You're too old for this meme, brother. Nah, you're never too old, Phoenix. You could ask Claude to get snapshots of all pages using Playwright. I can create a doc. No, I know, Easy, but I'm not gonna do agent and my Claude. I'm not gonna change the flow until I'm done. Just making a few snapshots is like 2 minutes, and that usually gives me also a reason to check everything. Got that ganja split, chat. Why chunky monkey? Alright, let's copy this shit and let's run it. back-to-back demos today, chat, because I'm doing sales. So let's see what we get, because this is a very particular community. The project is clear. All right. Ivory Coast. Ooh, she would be my first Ivory Coast customer. Let me see what I can do on the price. 2.5. So we'll put that at 2.295. We'll set up this at 2.7. All right, chat. Another day, another couple of demos. Chunky Monster, we can expect Cleo in the Bangkok vlogs. I think you can for sure, because he's going there, so I'll go visit him. So I'll definitely. Let's test high in 5, chat. Let's test high in 5. I haven't tested it yet. Let me turn down the music here. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, Hunter, based on my cam setup right now, because I'm streaming, if you know what I mean. But I'll just run it. I'm looking at the chat here. So I'll basically say try it live. And then I want to brainstorm with you. I need clarity. And I need a business idea. Okay, so I'm not sure what he's gonna do here, because I'm right now sharing a lot of things, so let's see. Alright, so I can't switch to my cams right now, chat. I think he'll... Oh, it is, because this one's not being used, so alright, that should be good. And then this one should be on the MacBook. No. Yeah, microphone. And then allow while visiting site. What's up, Hunter?
Hey, Tommy, how we doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry my cams are messed up with the stream, so I'm on my mission control cam.
No, it's all good, man. I'm glad you hopped on here.
Nice, nice. I think I'm the first testing the app, or if you run it on with a few Discord people.
I got a Raymar on it when he was doing that
Nice,
build-a-thon thing, whatever it was.
nice.
He liked it too, man.
Yeah, I liked it the first day I've seen it, because it's a great idea for, let's say, like-minded people to come on 5 minutes, have a session, and get back to work.
Yeah. I mean, it does its thing. Kind of connects you. He kind of said,
I think you gotta say hi to the chat.
what up, chat?
Chat, this is Hunter. He built this high in 5 for the build-a-thon. It's cool. What are you gonna do with it?
Well, Raymar was saying that I probably need to vet out people, so like have higher up, like even what you were saying, like mentors, the students.
Yeah.
So kind of
People that can add value.
right, so it's not so random, but it kind of did it random for this one just to get a community around it, but I'm getting feedback otherwise.
Very cool idea. Very cool idea. It's kind of like Omegle. I don't know if you know that, but just
Yeah, I'm trying to.
not expecting any dicks on the screen or something like that.
I'm hoping not.
No, I think if you keep it in the business setting, I think it can be like clean.
Yeah, you would hope. I'm sure I'll figure out a way to get somebody banned if that happens.
For sure.
Hopefully.
For sure.
Hopefully sooner or later.
Very cool. Where are you building from?
I'm in Kansas.
Kansas.
States.
Nice, nice, nice,
Sir.
nice.
Where are you at?
I was born and raised in Belgium, Europe, but I'm living in Asia right now, in Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Just doing this.
I'm glad that we finally got. Can we get like a screenshot on this?
Yeah, let's run it. Well, it's on the stream anyway, so it's being live streamed. I don't know if the audio is coming in, but it's being live streamed for sure. That's why it's cool to see. May I ask, what did you use? What did you use under the hood, if I may ask, for the video end-to-end calling?
See, that's what Raymar asked me as well, and I said whatever Replit kind of gave me. I think it's web something.
WebRTC?
That sounds right.
You haven't got an API set up on the third-party platform.
I have a back-end API for the video and the connecting and everything.
Because I'm actually building a school for a client in Replit, and I'm using the daily co API, and it's been working, but I've been having some issues. So yours works perfect. Like we're doing an end-to-end call now. Like it shows that it works. So I would be very curious to find out what the back end is like, so that I could implement it in my client project.
Yeah, no, I get it. One of the things on this, so like it goes with, it's promoted as 5 minutes, but at this 1 minute mark, we're gonna get a notification, and if both of us say it continues, it'll add another 5 minutes.
All right, nice. Well, let's keep it at this 5 minutes, because I got some work to do as well, and I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Wait, so I'll say no, but we got this minute. Yeah, I'm gonna be building some Buildathon stuff after, for sure. But I don't think I'm missing the deadline, man. Are you already ready with your deadline?
I just need to do one last promotional video.
All right.
I got it like lined up. I want to figure it out.
Well, I better lock in then.
You'll be alright. You got about 18 more hours.
Yeah. I'll be doing it on stream. All right, Hunter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it. It was very nice to test the app. It's very cool to see it's working. And if you could give me any little snippet of information on how you got this call into work, that would be great.
Yeah. Now I'll see what I can do, man. We'll stay in touch.
For sure. Very cool. Wait, where's my cam? All right. Peace, man.
Yeah.
See you later.
Thank you.
That was great, chat. I don't know if you guys seen that, but that was great. Very good. Very cool concept. Let's get back to business. Let me put the music on. The stream's all good. All right. He's running his prompting. That's all good. And how does this look? I'm thinking I would like a nice background image here with maybe a nice light gradient overlay. Very cool, Hunter. Let's tap in. Don't let this Buildathon be the end of it. We'll tap in very soon. Also here I would like a background image. Let's keep this green but give it a gradient overlay vibe, and let's make sure all the text is white, and then maybe the title can be a bit bigger so it really stands out. Yo, what's up, Tabi? Tabi, I haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome. We're out here just doing some work right now, so it might be a bit of a hashtag focus stream, but overall I'm looking we should be good. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, I'm new here. Liking the way you're working. Cheers, man. Thanks, Tabi. I appreciate that. We're working with 2 agents right now in Replit, and we got 1 agent in Claude CoWork taking care of some more technical stuff. And at the moment, we're just running it. Very nice. Very soft blended colors, chat. So AI did that pretty good. Harbor within. Let me open it here and just have a full look at it. Alright, so make sure all these links right now aren't clickable until the client actually orders the project. They should be visible but not clickable. I always recommend, Tabby, to start with the Pro, $90 or I believe $100, and that's a 5x. And as soon as you run out on that, then you'll know that you'll need to be on the max plan. But you should go with the $100 plan. The 5x plan is definitely the way to go. On the top left we have the login and register button. Right now when a user clicks that, I want it to open a new page view. The header and footer should always be visible, and then I want a split screen on the left side, an image and a nice call to action to promote people to sign up, and on the right side I want a login modal area. But for now you can just add in two buttons, and that's admin and users. Maybe an extra button for moderators, and that way when you click a button you should get a dashboard, and please try to make the dashboard reflect the style that we have in the screenshot, the style that we're promoting on the homepage. Also note, each role should have its own unique dashboard setup, so it should look different from each other, as a user will have a more engaging dashboard and an admin will have a more management side of things dashboard. How much time you've been living in Thailand, yo? How's your experience apart from Europe, which is dream life of most people? Well, I could talk a lot about that, but I would say Thailand is just a lot more relaxing, and probably the main reason I'm here is the weather. The weather is probably the main reason, and also because cost of living is way cheaper than in Europe. And in Europe it's actually just too cold, so it's just not fun being there. Also sitting and working at your desk hours vibe coding in the winter is just not fun. You gotta put the heater on, all that shit. Like, I just like a fresh vibe, you know what I mean? I also would like to add a soft background herein, like the previous two hero sections, something with a gradient overlay on it, but everything stays readable. So softly, I like the integration overall. And I've been living here 4 years now, 4.5. Yeah, almost 4 years, 4.5 now. This agent is hard at work, man. I see him burning tokens on the right side of my eye. Can you confirm everything that's working in the app, all the user stories, and can you confirm everything that's not working in the app? Please don't share any sensitive information as we're live streaming right now. Thank you. Let's see what he says, chat, then I don't even have to debug it myself. No, only in Belgium, Europe, and in Thailand for now. I have done some traveling around Asia, but Thailand is the most open place. And yeah, okay, personally in my case I would say, because I like to smoke the ganja, it's better to be in Thailand because it's legal here. And before this I did the exact same, Sam, I just didn't do it on stream. I've been doing this for at least 20 years now, so before this I just didn't broadcast it, and I didn't think that broadcasting it would be that interesting, but it turned out to be something very fun what we're working on now behind the scenes, this streaming thing. So I definitely want to take it and see where I can take it. And I don't want to be cocky or anything in it, but I've mastered Fiverr, and basically every platform's the same. You just have to please the algorithm. Yeah, it's legal for the whole country, Phoenix. You can even get on a plane with it. Domestic flights only, yeah? Can we run all these 4 and get them done for a launch ready? $35, chat, that's all good. Alright, this is what I like to see, chat. Amazing. Fucking amazing, chat. Look how that looks. Incredible. Oh, I left it on again, chat. So dumb of me. I think if you live mid, I think you can get around with about $1,000 a month, maybe even less. I know people that do it at around 800, but I think if you live a bit higher life, I think you lose about, let's say, $2,500 a month, and you're set and you're living a good life out here. I need this client dashboard to be way more engaging. I also need it to represent everything we talk about on the landing page, and I also need some stuff here of a goal monitor or something that they can track their journey. Alright, chat, we're almost done with this. Then I can send it out to the client, take some screenshots, and then we go on to the next. I don't think I have any more demos to do. Let me check. Yeah, I still got a few demos to do. But this one I might be able to run in the system. Okay, so let him run. He's running his things. We got Agent Reggie working here. Alright chat, we're 1 hour 30 minutes in. Any advice for a 22-year-old guy with a wife and 2 babies? What would you recommend? Because I do all my work. All I would recommend right now is lock in as hard as you can. I don't know if you're willing to share what region you're from, but depending on your region, that's gonna make up a lot on my answer to you, and it really depends on the region that you're in, Tabi. So let me know your region and let's talk about it. What I would do in that situation. I know what I would do in that situation. Doesn't matter in what region I would be. All I would be doing is working. I wouldn't do anything else. I wouldn't watch any TV. I would spend the minimum time that I have free with my wife and kids, and for the rest I would be working. Pakistan. You see, so I'll be really honest with you, because this channel is all about honesty, and we're businessmen and we're straight shooters. So the number one thing is, in Pakistan it will be harder because I don't know the market there right now, so I don't know how it's running. The first thing I would advise you, Tabi, is to get a Fiverr account. That's your gateway to European clients, to US clients, to high paid ticket clients. That would be your first best bet, to be honest. And you see what I'm doing now, making demos. You should be making demos for clients around the world and saying, hey, I found you, I noticed you, but you're gonna have to do it in a way that it doesn't feel scammy. And the first way to do that is to set up a Fiverr profile so that you can send and do outreach with that Fiverr profile, so that people know you're vetted, know you're legit. Alright, let's run this chat. I think this is nice. So yeah, do you have a Fiverr account, Tabi? Let me know if you've got a Fiverr account, Tabi. And if not, I can guide you on how to get it. Currently, I'm running my own digital agency, making web apps for restaurants right now, because our region is very old school in this digital stuff. Alright, that's good. That's good, that's the beginning. And if you've got those skills to make apps, I would advise you to get on Fiverr as quick as possible. That way you get out of your region and you get fishing. You get to fish in a bigger pond, if you know what I mean. You can actually change the letters of the logo to this. Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire, chat. Currently I'm running my own digital. Alright. I'm gonna send this demo now, so I'm gonna take a picture. Give me a minute, some screenshots. One. Two. I'm actually gonna say I would like to have an image for each card here to make it a bit more live. No, no, I know you're studying. I ain't laughing at all. Let me know what you're studying, but at the end of the day, I'll look at results, Tabby. If you're serious about vibe coding, soon I'll start asking you to show your projects in the showcase on our Discord, and then we'll give our honest opinion. And soon you'll be able to join the Dollar Vibe Club as well. That's where you'll earn your badges. So for me, study, it's important, but it doesn't. My true definition is really what can you do. But I would definitely go on Fiverr, and if you have that old account from back in the days, then it could be something easier for you to get started and get more money. Vibe coding is popping off very heavy right now on Fiverr. Incredible, chat. This is fucking amazing. I love it. Incredible. I think the client's gonna love this a lot. Alright, this is good. Let me wait till it's published. Nah, yo, I left 2 universities, dropped off myself, and been in crypto last 3 years. Nice. Well, you're a very young guy, so that means you've got enough time to try out different things. And if you're hungry, anything is possible. That internet money is insane, chat. I keep saying it over and over. Let me just send this to the client. Give me a minute. Alright, let me send this to him, chat. Give me a moment. Go to the inbox, post that, grab the screenshots. Oh, I didn't even grab the screenshots of the login page. Give me a second, chat. Alright, let me run them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, then let me copy the price. Send that. Send the next message. Come on, load. This can close, chat. This can close. This one. I have to deliver this one. So what did he do? Can you confirm that this project is launch ready? Alright, while he's doing a thorough research, chat, I'm gonna take a little stretcher. This one's standby. This one's still running. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. What's he saying? Nah, I left 2 universities. At the end of the day, it's all about money when it comes to practical life. I agree, Tabi. I don't like to say it, but practical life is definitely, it comes down to money. And in your case, since you father, your life is going to be even more about money because it's your responsibility to take care of your people. And that's your job. So I hope you're able to lock in and make it work. At the end of the day, just been working now in expanding my agency into other cities and traveling there. Very nice. It feels, when you're talking, it feels like you've got shit under control, Tabi. So if I was you, I would just do both. Do local sales, but also make sure that you can jump out and go onto the European platform. Yeah, my agency is based in Europe. I don't use it a lot anymore because I do everything through Fiverr. But I've always had it in Europe. Alright, chat, I'll be right back. Lock in, chat. I'm going to put mission control on so you guys know what's up. Oh, this one messed up. Alright, chat. Fiverr or Upwork. That's the best way. There's no other way. There's no other way unless you travel to these countries in real life. But it's either Fiverr or start your own YouTube. That's also a good way to get clients. Alright, chat, I'm back. Alright, let me see what he says. Email service, APIs. Let me go back, Facecam chat. Let me see what we got going on. Okay, so this one's as good as done. Alright, Phoenix. Get it done. Good night. Get some sleep. Get it done. This one's done. Mariska, Isaac. Alright chat, where we at? What's up Dragon Hub? You're definitely new in the chat, I haven't seen you here before. Welcome to the stream. We're just getting some work done right now. Having a goal to be in place where I can mentally be free along with my family. Is that good talk? That is the main goal, that should be the only goal, Tabi. And I would add into it to be mentally, financially free. As soon as you reach a certain monetary value in life, money becomes irrelevant. I know that sounds weird now at 22. You should work on vibe coding only. Vibe coding and AI, setting up agents. You should try to sell as many websites, one-off website projects as fast as you can. You've got 2 years before the web industry is gonna crash. People will not need people like you and me anymore. So you'll have to reinvent completely. Dragon, let us know where you're from, man. You a vibe coder? Man or woman? You guys know who I am. My name is Tommy. I'm a Fiverr seller. Let's get this now to 3. Nice, nice. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the community. It's a bit of a slow day today because we're focusing on work. And I might jump into the build-a-thon lately. Stang. Hey, I'm just getting into vibe coding with Claude Code. Just wondering where I should start. If you're just getting into vibe coding, I would start with Claude CoWork. You will see here. I use CoWork to get things done for me. Oh, this one's done. Give me a second, chat. Let me see if it's working. Dashboard, CMS, homepage. Perfect. Perfect. Let me publish this. Let me see if it's also working on the live version. So this one just did a complete stack for me. I have Discord. I'll send you guys the Discord. You guys should join because there's a lot of vibe coders in the Discord. And usually it's a lot more busy in the chat, but today we just have to get work done. That's our Discord chat. And Stang, I would advise you to watch my previous streams. I really go on detail into the flow on vibe coding with Claude CoWork. And if you're vibe coding for projects for clients, I would advise you to get into Replit. Replit is the best project platform out there to hand over projects to clients. Alright, let me get this to the client chat. Let me just send him. Alright, I'll just send him a email. I would say, I don't know where you're from, Stang, but right now these are the services I offer on Fiverr, and these are the hottest service. These bring in the most money. Web development, WordPress, AI, consultation, Wix, Shopify. these are the next projects that you can make a lot of money on for the next 2 years. After that, it's going to be over. So I would say tap into my Fiverr. For example, my vibe coding project, I've sold 32 projects at a minimum of my premium package. Usually I'm way higher than this, and I've got 4 orders in the queue right now. So my true advice to you always, I ask, where are you from, Stang? And you don't need any capital to get started how I'm starting. On Fiverr, you don't need any capital. You just need discipline and motivation. Oh, fuck that, Stang. If you're in Canada, you should not even wait. You should put me on the background right now and go to fiverr.com and make an account. Alright, Dragon. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like if you guys just got here. And I'll make sure that it's going to be worthwhile if you check in the next weeks. But I'm telling you, Stang, if you're from Canada, you've got an advantage on Tabi, for example. Tabi's living in Pakistan. It's harder for him to get clients on Fiverr. It's going to be easier for you. Don't wait, put me in the background, get to work, fiverr.com, make a profile. It's pretty straightforward. And then you can share your profile in the Discord and we'll review it on stream and help you get a fully customized working profile. Alright, let me spark something. It's been a while since I sparked, I feel. Let's smoke some of that Citradelic Sunset, chat. Because the competition is much bigger, Tabi. And European clients, if your profile is not strong enough, they'll judge you on what location you're from. Because communication is key. So you'll have to work harder. It doesn't mean you don't have a chance. I know super successful people from Pakistan on Fiverr. They work for me when I need like custom code jobs done. So you can be super successful, but you're gonna have to work harder than Stang. That's a fact. He's got a Canadian location. He'll probably speak English pretty fluent. Same, work on the Fiverr, set up your Fiverr profile, Tabi. If you've done it in the past, I don't understand why you keep asking what to do. You should run Fiverr, Tabi. It's pretty straightforward. Alright, Stang, you'll have a lot of potential, and you're from Canada. I don't know if you speak French as well. Because if you speak French as well, you can service the whole market of France. Let me send this to the client, chat. Let me do some testing. No problem. English is enough to take over half of the world. I promise you. Alright, this is looking good. This is needs to change completely. The client or user should be able to sign up for an account, and we should also add in a forgot your password module upstairs in the forms. And we should also add in an eye so that I can see what I'm typing in the password field. Make sure the complete user onboarding route is set up so that they can create an account. Once they get to the account, they can fill in their profile, all that good stuff. This is a crucial element to the platform, so make it work. Thank you. Alright, I've been a bit harsh to my agents today, so I'm saying thank you. Don't forget Skynet is coming, chat. Wrong, Tabi. You're absolutely wrong. You couldn't be more wrong. This is the mindset you need to avoid. This is the mindset you need to avoid. You need to understand that if you step into this market of vibe coding, You have to be confident in your services. Vibe coding is not just about creating a project. Vibe coding is about sales, is about communication, is about taking care of your clients, is about caring about your clients. Change the mindset and you'll see the light. I did, Dragon. I did, and I watched the interview yesterday on the new model of Claude that they don't want to leak because it's too heavy. I crashed out on my agent yesterday. I feel you, Stang. I crashed out on him earlier in this stream. I was about to curse. Well, I think I did curse. But then I remembered the agent is trying his best. We'll let him run that. Let me test the website further. Everything's loading in good. Alright. Let me just go to my Claude CoWork on the side here. Give me 1 second. This agent needs to be running all the time. So let me test it. Okay, it's republished. Let me refresh here. Alright, homepage is in. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, so let me just go back to the next task for this client, chat. Give me a moment. So this is set. Alright, next, browse and filter UK. Filters, subject level, price range, availability. Alright, so these are the actual filters. Okay, now let me just come here, log out, go to tutors, and then the subject, I'm going to copy this. To start, I want you to update the subjects to match all the subjects that I'm posting here. Make sure they are seeded into the database and make sure that the tutors are able to select them when applying for their account. So that will be easier to match the filters and make everything work logically. Alright, we'll let him run that. What's he doing? Alright, build it. Always make sure you're on economy mode, chat. Make sure app testing code optimization is off. That's not needed. Save you money in the long run. Alright, back to the chat. Yeah, I speak perfectly English, no French. I use so vibe coding. I crashed out. I am used 23 tools from Claude Code to my CLI. I have no idea what that means, Dragon. The gap is in literacy rate of how do people perceive tech here is a little different. That is why you maybe got me wrong. We have to work 10 times harder than telling people what we sell. That's exactly what I'm saying to you, Tabi. That's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to work 10 times harder than Stang on Fiverr, but you can grow to the same rate. You can grow to making 10, 15, 20k USD a month. And don't look at the rest. Focus on yourself. Don't look at what the market tells you to do. Focus on how you can improve the market. If I would listen to all my clients, Tabi, then people would tell me I'm crazy for the prices I'm charging. These are prices I've defined over 20 years, last 3 years vibe coding. So, Stang, I have an old Fiverr account, not sure where to start. I joined the Discord, can you review it? It's super old and corny, lol. I used to have some simple services on there. I'll review it after, Stang. I can't do it right now because we're locked in on CoWork. You guys know the vibes. I'll show you mission control. I'm doing some client work also in front of me. I am used 23. No, typing twice doesn't make it easier, Dragon. You gotta explain it, man. Have ChatGPT explain it to you and then explain it to me. But Tabi, I feel you've got the right mindset. You just need to stop looking for excuses. It will always be easier to say, but it's hard for me to grow because this and that, and less just shutting up and getting the work done. I know a lot of people like that like to complain. I'm just saying, don't complain. And I understand you're gonna have to work hard. Trust me, I understand. How did you do the back end? What back end? This back end? I did the back end in Replit and in Cloud CoWork. Let me turn off the AC. But maybe, Tabi, I did understand you, misunderstand you, so don't let that be a demotivation. Just go and go international. That's all I'm telling you. That's where the money is. I do Stang, but it's my previous live stream, so you would have to search for it. In a week, I'll have those videos all cut and edited, but right now I'm just doing a bunch of things together. I wouldn't be able to tell you which stream is the good stream. And I also don't want to tell you to go and check every one of them, because that's a lot of time, I understand. So I would say either keep checking back and soon that video will be there. But soon, once I review your profile on stream, then you'll get a lot more answers and it will be a lot more clear. And my best example to do for you is to send you my profile. If you've got similar tech skills like that, or you're willing to figure it out, run that. That's my profile, chat. Look at how I speak personal. Look, when I click a gig, it's personal. You won't find the standard shit here. My name is Tommy, 20 years of experience, an AI addict. There's no other Fiverr account right now that has AI addict in it. You know what I mean? Make it personal. Look at my packages. I've got enough gigs there that can get you started. And I'm here in the chat if you've got any direct questions, but soon I'll review your profile on stream for sure. Let me get back to this. He's still building. How much did we burn here? $40? 38. I gotta get on that tea drinking vibe, chat. I'll be spitting like a motherfucker from that gas. Thanks for giving me the best words I need right now. Truly appreciate it. I hope to get along with you in terms of seeking professional advice like these. For sure. Tabi, join the Discord, join the stream. I think I'll be able to give you some advice in the short term. And my advice is, again, I do not care about feelings when it comes to business. I'll just tell you how it is. It's a hard world out there. You know the vibes. That's the right way to do it, Stang. You're already 1 foot in the game. I appreciate the sub, man. I really do. I'm excited. I haven't got any Canadian viewers yet, Stang. And usually I'll put my Canadian viewers on the clock. But I already have Winnipeg on the clock because that's where some family of me lives. But if you're from somewhere else in Canada, I'll put it on the clock. Soon we vibe code in a complete world map, but that's for the future. Let me just get the client work done. British Columbia, let's see if he allows it to me. Oh, that's a lot. I don't know anything about this. I'm very bad at geography, chat. I never paid attention in school. I didn't really care for school. Vancouver. Alright. Oh, that's nice to have Vancouver. Isn't Drake from Vancouver? Oh, Drake is from Toronto, I guess. Wow, you're ahead of Winnipeg. That's nice. He's from Toronto. Alright, nice. Canadian. One day I'll visit Canada. I got to visit Winnipeg. I heard it's cold as fuck out there. Is this one running? Alright, let me get it done slowly, chat. They're all burning. It's token burn season. We're staying live for the next 9 months. We said 10 months when we started. We've just been online 25 days, chat. And we're hitting the 30th day soon. It's exciting shit, man. How many times should we walk? Sweet, thanks, man. Yeah, because amazing. It's the most beautiful place. It has everything. Alright. I'm excited to find out more about Canada soon. I haven't traveled to Canada yet. I was in the US in Atlanta once. Was pretty cool. And mainly Asia and Europe. How many times should we what, Tabi? How many times should we... Let me finish the sentence for you. How many times should we go party? 0 when you're in the situation that you want to get out of. 0. Only work. How many times should we follow up on clients like the ones who are making up their mind? Tabi, this is a very, very good question. This is a big mistake that a lot of the Indian and Pakistani sellers make on Fiverr. And it's not a jab at them. It's just a different style of communication. You should never follow up with a client unless you feel a connection with that client. Then you can follow up after a week. But the golden rule in sales, Tabi, is the one to speak last loses. This is a golden rule from the Wolf of Wall Street, and I've applied it to my life in sales. I used to go into a project and really sell it and say, oh, can I help you? And I can do this. Now I don't sell it anymore. I tell them, this is what I can do for you. Either you're in or you're out. I don't really care. I don't need the order. I've got enough orders to be honest. And that's the approach you should take. You should be 100% confident that you're delivering something that's going to add value to the client's business. And if the client can't see that, you can never make him see that. But that's the biggest mistake that the Pakistani sellers do. They'll follow up and they'll say, hey, sir. They'll always write, sir. Avoid the sir. Avoid the sir. That's something that we used back in 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Keep it chill. Keep it personal. Keep it one-on-one. Next time you get your first request, I can help you reply that, and I'll show you on stream as well a few. I'm making some videos going over my inbox, how I approach clients. Yeah, you should never follow up. Let the client be the last to speak. I look at myself as a tech bro for sure, chat, but I look at myself first and foremost as a sales and marketeer. That's my job. Everybody can tech bro, especially with vibe coding, but not everybody can sale bro. You know what I mean? And you have to be 100% confident in your craft. If you are not confident in your craft, you will never be able to relay that confidence to your client. The difference is you got to lock in, Tabi. And I'll do something for both of you guys in the chat, Stang and Tabi. I'm going to share you Carrie Blogger. When I started Fiverr 3 years ago, all I did was I went to Carrie Blogger. She was one of the premium sellers. And I went to her 2 Fiverr playlists. And I didn't do nothing else for 60 days. All I did, every single day I listened to her YouTube content. I didn't listen to music. I didn't listen to news. I didn't watch movies. I didn't watch TikTok. I didn't watch Instagram. All I did was put her on my earpiece 24 hours a day. She doesn't know it, but she taught me everything that I know in Fiverr. And that's why shout out to Carrie Blogger. She's definitely a G. Go watch that channel. Go subscribe to that channel if I'm not online. Also subscribe to me. I would appreciate it because I'm the plug. But anyway, chat, this is done. Let me check it. Incredible. In-fucking-credible, chat. How did he pass in the phone number? That's not possible. Chat, I just completed a sign up on the production with the latest add-on. But once I get brought to the dashboard, that all works perfect. But it says that my phone number and profile is already updated. That's impossible because I didn't add any phone number in. Can you please check everything and make sure that onboarding matches up 100%? Best answer, true bro, extremely rare. There are people out here in software houses, coding and being tech guys, but sales is what makes it relevant to clients I visit. 100%. I could sell anything. Before I got that ganja spit, chat, I was gonna say I can sell anything as long as they pay me the right price. I can literally, nowadays we can literally get anything done on the internet. And they don't pay you to code, in reality they pay you to care. That's all they pay you for, is to care. And you guys will notice that if you go to my Fiverr gig and you check my reviews, this is what I work for 5-star reviews. I don't want a 4-star, I don't want a 3-star, I want 5 stars only. That's the vibe I'm on. And to do that, you really have to care. Every time I work on a client project, I'll change my hat and I'll become that client. I think having perspective, let's say tomorrow, now I'm making a website for a Dutch company that does human resources. So in order for me to care, I have to live in and feel like this is my company. This is great. I'm here all the time, Tabi. I haven't got any fixed timing right now because this is only my 25th day. But once I finish all my client projects, and I've got 4 more to go, and then it's been a hell of a season, then I'll start making a schedule and locking a bit more in on Fiverr. Stang, Replit is the future, man. Replit is the vibe coding platform that I use to make sure that I can hand over projects. I just did 2 projects in Replit on this stream. So if you go to my stream earlier after, you'll see that Replit is the #1. Replit is going to be the WordPress, what WordPress did to Joomla and Drupal. WordPress ate Joomla and Drupal. Replit is going to eat WordPress and any other web development platform you can think of. Replit, do the research. It's one of the fastest growing platforms on the market, and it's the only one. I've delivered 32 projects, and it's the only one that can guarantee security, can guarantee performance, and can guarantee an easy handover. I want to take my money and be done with it. Tabi, I never went to school, man. I don't know any shit about GMT. So all I do is I just vibe and we see what happens. Usually I'm on this time, and you can expect me to be on a lot more moving forward. I'm trying to catch up with Canadian and US viewers that will tap in at night. So you'll probably be able to find me a lot. I've got a few viewers in Mumbai and Karachi. I don't know, is Pakistan on the map? I'm that bad that I don't even know. Yeah, Karachi. I'll put Islamabad on it as well. There you go, you're on the clock. But soon you guys will be able to join the Dollar Vibe Club. It's gonna be free for the viewers and for the chatters for sure. So whoever's chatting here. Stang, I pay $100 a month, but you've also got a cheaper subscription. But basically for that $100, you get $100 in credits. And I'm so sad that you're here because Replit is hosting a build-a-thon where you could have win 10k. And that way you got to learn the platform, but it's going to be finished by end of the week. We are participating in this. We've built a project on stream. It's called the Dollar Vibe Club. And I'll be working on that after, once I finish my client here. But this agent is being a bit of a bitch today. But Replit is absolutely the #1 platform in my opinion. And I don't care what people say to me. Whether it's true or not, and people will say, oh, you can't make money or that. I've already sold and shipped 32 projects, so I absolutely know that it's possible. And the financial return that I've made on it is also, like, that wouldn't have been possible a year ago when I was doing WordPress websites, you know what I mean? you just keep following me, man. Put on that bell so that you get the notifications. And join that Discord. I'm hanging around in the Discord a lot, and we're sharing a lot of information in the Discord for the community. And if you guys want to know why I'm so confident about Fiverr, Stang, is Fiverr your main? No, I've got some, right now for what I'm doing, Fiverr, I make it my lead. So even if I do cold outreach or someone approaches me in real life, I'll send them to Fiverr. Just because it makes everything easier for me. And just to show you guys that I'm very confident that I know the blueprint for Fiverr. This is my nephew. My nephew just turned 18. And this is his profile. I'll send it over to you guys. You'll see it's very similar to mine. He's already completed 22 orders. He's a level 2. And he's 18 years old and he's making more money than his teachers were making. So it's always the same in Fiverr. It's service, communication, service, communication, service, communication. If you do that, Fiverr will make you literally, I'll keep it for myself, but you see what I'm aiming at on my title in my YouTube. So you know what the goals are and you know the money that's coming in, chat. Like my titles, they're not lying, you know what I mean? So check his profile. That's my nephew Stang. Use that as a second reference. He's also on that 5-star wave. He's 18, so he made a little mistake and they brought him to 4.9. But you learn from your mistakes. What's up, Fax? My main man Fax is in the chat, everybody. I'm chilling, man. We're having a great time. We're getting work done. We're doing demos left and right, getting sales done. We've got 2 new chatters in the stream. Stang from Canada and Tabi from Pakistan. We've been having a pretty good chat about Fiverr, to be honest. Stang, Fiverr, Fax is actually also created his Fiverr account. He's working on it. I have a very good feeling that he'll be one of the first via stream that will be seeing the return of it. And it's also about mindset and energy, so I'm always thinking about it. Root cause. But did you fix it then? Alright, he fixed it. Always, man, Facts. I'm not going to forget the OG chatters, you know the vibes. I just want to deliver this one to the client, so let me test it again. This looks good. Alright, that didn't work. Small bug here, when I logged in as a user, that worked perfect, and I edited my profile, tried to upload an image, and the image is saying it uploaded, but it's not showing. Make sure that all the fields on this profile are working so that it correctly matches with the profile completion. For sure, Tabi, lock in. I have a feeling that you have to lock in if you told me what you told me. So lock in and I'll be rooting for you and I'll be thinking about your vibe and your journey. But you're gonna lock in. Lock in and try to define yourself from your competitors. There's a lot of competition where you're at. So instead of fishing in the same swimming pool, make your swimming pool bigger. It's my number one rule. We'll let him run, chat. He's still running this demo. Here I don't want to have to scroll with the list, just make it run out and you can do 20 per page. Make sure that I also see an image in the column after the ID, so that once I click on it, then I go to the detail of the item. That should work already. Let me check. On the detail page of the vacatures, make sure that everything's editable and also the images. Double check all that and then run it. Okay, get that agent working. See you, man. It's 4:43 a.m. All right, Darby. Catch you later, man. Bye, Gino. I'll catch you soon, man. It's 6 a.m. out there in Manila, right? Go get some rest, homie. It depends, Stang. I'm on a 3 to 5 to 8 hours sometimes, and I'm trying to look to hit that 12-hour daily soon because I've got so much work to do. So basically I just consider this my open office where I'm working. You see the setup out here, and I'm just doing my stuff, and everyone's welcome to watch us. And then at the same time is I'm doing it, one, for my nephew so that he sees hard work is not just typing in one prompt and getting it done. No, it's hours and hours on the computer. I'm doing this secondly to train my AI agents so that they understand my workflow from A to Z. And then the third part is to create a community and finding like-minded people who want to make that internet money this year. I'll be here straight for the next 9 months, and after 9 months I'll see, but I'm streaming every single day for the next 9 months. I've got so much things to do, so might as well. And that also keeps me disciplined to do my work. Alright, he's done. Let me have a check. Let me go to the website. Let me republish this one time. And what did I actually ask him to do? Oh yeah, fix up those. Amazing. Fucking amazing, chat. He actually did it. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, let me go back to the education. Let me see once it's republished if it also shows on production. I think in about an hour, chat, we're gonna start coding on the Dollar Vibe Club. Then this client project should be done. Cheers, man. Appreciate it. I'm just showing real life. And whoever in the future says to me, oh, but you got lucky, I'll be able to tell them, go watch my YouTube channel, see how lucky I got. You know the vibes. There's no such thing as luck. You create your own luck. Everything I've gotten in my life is definitely created by my own, by putting myself in positions that people would argue, oh, that's luck. Oh, that's an issue. Give me a second, chat. Please put these below the title and the subtext. Please put these below the title and the subtext so they stay within the full width of the content and not the page. Alright, chat, give me a minute, just debugging on the side. I know Stang's working on his Fiverr profile as we speak. He's doing it the smart way, chat. He's using Claude CoWork. He's doing it the smart way. He's on it, chat. Don't snooze. Let him fix this up still. We're looking good on that. Let me check my Fiverr. Inbox is all good. Everybody's under control. I just have to update Laura tomorrow and Shukru tomorrow. Alright chat, we're on schedule. It's all hands on deck still. Full focus, wartime right now. We're right in the trenches. My Claude is doing a deep dive on why it's working for you. And also comparing it to the top 5 sellers. And getting that blueprint or why it works and saving it to my... That's great. I'll tell you, Stang, I'm not even in the top sellers. I'm a level 2. Soon, I hope I will be pushed to the top of the echelon. And I'm in discussions with Fiverr about it. And I'm focused the last 3 months on a different service to get in that category. But what you're doing is amazing. That's the way to do it. That's how I did it 3 years ago with OpenAI. We didn't even have Claude CoWork back in the days. 3 years ago, chat, you can see it on my story. And I'll show you my story here just so you... I don't know if you've seen it or not. And if you haven't, go to my story. There you'll see what I've made in 2023. My first year on Fiverr. And I was only 6 months in 2023 on Fiverr. And the moment I figured out after 2 months that it's possible to make 10 to 15k US, that's when I decided to drop everything and focus. Go completely madman. Go completely mental on it. And that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years, chat. And it's been pretty amazing if I'm being honest. Like, that's given me the opportunity to travel, to be where I'm at now. It's given me the opportunity to bless and take care of my family. And it's given me the opportunity to smoke good and eat good and have a beautiful place. Be sure Stang and Tabi or anyone who's still in the chat new, if you know anybody that likes that internet money, be sure to share the stream with them. It really helps. And liking it and subscribing it for sure. 25 days ago I started with 0 subscribers, chat. And I literally just put on the cam and went to work. And seeing everybody join the streams and day makes me more disciplined to come out here. Gave me the idea to launch Dollar Vibe Club, chat. I'll show you Dollar Vibe Club actually, because I'm going to be working on it in a few. I'm actually getting in the mood to work on it now. So basically Dollar Vibe Club is going to be a community for people who have 0 IT experience and people who have IT experience, vibe coders. You can join it. Yeah, I just got to log out here, sorry. So you can join it. For now, this is all wireframe, nothing's working. Just leave your email address in it and I will invite you for the ride when we launch it. Probably today or tomorrow I'm going to launch it. I just got some work to do on the back end. These are the demos that I'm making, what we'll be offering people, all that stuff. DollarVibeClub.com, chat. If you join now, you'll get a free membership for 3 months and soon. What service do you recommend me starting with? Web creation? Not quite sure what I should start with. I really need to make my first 5-10k pretty quick. Well, you should start with web design, Stang, because web design is the highest request on Fiverr. Start with WordPress website, Shopify website, and a Wix website. You don't need any startup capital to get it done. And trust me, once I review your profile and give you the feedback, you'll be able to go to the next stage and the next stage. And because you're in Canada, I have some offline sales strategies that you can apply. We'll link in your Fiverr, which are allowed, and then you can just help. You've got local businesses around you, I'm sure of it. So money will be coming very fast. That's the mindset we need to have. We just built a website a week ago with a guy in Peru, and he sold it for $300, which isn't a lot of money, but for him over there in Peru, it's a lot of money. Or in Brazil he is. Right now I gotta stay locked in, but send it in the Discord in the showcase channel, Stang, and I'll be checking it for sure. But I got to get this project delivered. And that's what I'm trying to do now, because... Okay, so now I want to publish this and I want to check something, chat, because I feel like he's fucking up here. Yeah, I knew it. the images on the development zone, when I preview it, are looking perfect. You can see that in the screenshot. And the other images on the production area are all the same images. Could you please give me the right seed script so I could seed this the right way into my database? Because right now this doesn't look good like that. Let me just take this off stream for a second, chat, while he's seeding that script for me. Probably give me a link to seed. He's done. Let me check the published version and then we'll be able to put him on the next issue. Alright, that looks good. Did he fix that? Yeah, he did. Alright, let's just republish it. Okay, what's the next bug? Let me check that. This is all fixed. This is all fixed. Let me go back here. Next up, we need to work on the level in the filter tab. And these are the right levels in this order that need to show. Alright, let's get him back to work, chat. Never let your agent sleep except for this one. This one's sleeping today. I'll use him after. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Let me check the stream. Solid. What's up, Solid? Welcome to the stream, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. How you popping, man? Solid is an OG that we know, chat. It's nice to see you here. What time is it over there in Belgium? Oh, it's late out there. You're hitting that 2 AM vibe. For real, welcome to the stream, Solid. Very happy to see you here, man. It's I'm doing amazing, man. You know the vibes. Killing that Fiverr game. Killing that YouTube game. Started 25 days and it's been incredible, the journey on YouTube. And got a whole lot planned for the next few hours. I'm going to be working on a project that I'm launching. It's called the Dollar Vibe Club. And yeah, all good stuff, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope your fam's doing good. But really happy you're here on stream, man. Nice to see you. See, I don't think you've seen my setup yet, Solid. Let me rock the setup out here. Agents everywhere. Two local agents, AI shit, man. AI is crazy, chat. Yeah, vibe code is the industry to be right now, Solid. So if you ever decide to stream again, I would advise you to tap in and learn vibe coding on stream, man. You've done it before. Obviously, it won't get the bills paid right away, but you've got your Fiverr hustle on the side. You've set up your Fiverr profile back in the days. That's crazy. Facts been here from the start, man. Well, I think 7 days in, I think I met you, Facts. But it's been good, man, and we're planning to take it to 10k next. That's going to be the next celebration, chat. Okay, what's wrong with this? The level filter's already showing. It should show these. Let me go back to my document a second, chat. Let me do client work always first. You know the vibes. Alright. That is being handled. Let me go to the stream. Sorry, so you said to start with web creation. I know how to vibe code websites. I haven't done much Wix or WordPress, but should I still have those? Have those in your gigs just to pull in the eyes. A lot more people search on WordPress and Wix than they search on vibe code. And that way, once they come to you with a request, you can say, oh, but this is actually better for a custom coded project. And custom coding is actually vibe coding, if you know what I mean. So start with the big words, start with the big names. WordPress is paying at least $1 million a year to advertise. Wix is paying at least $1 million a year to advertise. Shopify is paying at least $1 million a year to advertise. Alright, we got Agent Reggie working. We'll let him run his shit. Let me open the... Where's my... Alright, it went here. Shit, where did I have that Replit code in? Alright, here he is. The fix is done and applied to the database. But is it now also fixed on the production database? Sorry chat, I'm just letting this agent run some shit because we've got some work to get done, and he's been on my nuts today. I have to tell you truly, he hasn't been performing the way he should be. Reggie's been performing better than Agent 4, I'll tell you that. He's been fucking up my images. Thanks G. Basic still, basic, but at least we got something going. Let me put my cam back on. Actually chat, I'm gonna take a little stretcher and have a little hydration pause. I'll be back in 5 minutes, so I'll just leave mission control on. Let him do these. I'll put him here. Alright chat, be right back. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to take your smoky time. Alright chat, I'm back. Let's lock in. We're streaming 2 hours 45 minutes. Let's go on to the next hour. Finalized client projects. You guys know I've got 4 orders in the pipeline and I gotta finish them, man. The moment I finish them, I can dedicate more time to the streams. But it's all good. We're on schedule, chat. We're on schedule. Solid, what you been up to? You been working? You been locked in? You been studying some vibe coding? Working on the music? It really depends, Stang, because I work in milestones actually. So every project is always split up into 4 or 5 milestones. So let's say I will complete a milestone in 2 weeks, max. So sometimes a project can take up to 10 weeks, but I always get paid incrementally per milestone. And milestone 1, 2 and 3 are very easy in my flow. I basically don't really have to do any hard thinking for that, let's put it that way. Alright, let's see if he actually fixed it. he's done. What was changed? Let me see if it's actually changed, chat. I feel you, man. Stang, what if I'm allowed to ask what 9 to 5 you'd be doing? Incredible. Agent did it already. Give me a second, chat. I'm going to do the next task. Can parents and students hover over the button and see? Alright, so I'll say let's fully fine-tune this platform for her. Alright, we're just checking them off, chat, one by one, man. What I mean by checking off, I'm just checking off bugs. This is a bug list that my client sent me. So it's basically the client going over details, and this is all being fixed by Claude CoWork right now. I'm just feeding it in the bugs one by one, chat. Getting paid, you know what I mean? Okay, so he's working, he's running. Let me check the stream. Working in a factory at the moment, trying out vibe coaching step by step. Really want to do something with it, but Fiverr account is suspended. Why is your Fiverr account suspended, homie? What happened? Did you send them a message? Because you're a Belgian citizen. They should be happy with you on the platform. But I'm happy to hear that you're working 9 to 5. At least you're bringing in some stacks, you know what I mean? Well, working at the factory, at least you're bringing in some stacks, I mean. Stacks. But be sure to tap in, man. I think vibe coding has a huge potential, and if Fiverr blocked you, you should go to Upwork. Well, probably I know why, Solid. You didn't confirm your account with your passport and a selfie. My nephew Hunter had it also at the start. Fiverr's better. Try to get back on Fiverr, Solid. Focus. I'm sure you can do it. You're capable. You're a Belgian citizen. I work at a glass window manufacturing facility. So do that, Solid. Get it done now and get your account back active by this week, man. Especially if you're going into vibe coding, it's so easy. You don't even need to read a single line of code. I'm 21 and sick of being broke. I have so much opportunity and I have no excuse to have a 5. You're absolutely right, Stang. My nephew is 20 years old and he's bringing in those numbers already. He's just turned 18 years old. He's been to Thailand already. He's visiting me. And he took a year. It took him actually 3 months to get where he's at now. So it's possible, Stang. And if you're 21, you've got one thing that I don't got, or some people don't have, is time. You have so much time. You have so much time to take it all step by step. That motherfucker still didn't fix my pictures, man. I'm 40, Stang. I know you won't give it to me, but I'm 40. I'm double your age, homie. I've been where you've been, man. When I was 21, I was broke as hell. I've been a poor man and a rich man, and I'll tell you, the latter is definitely more fun. But do not forget, always stay humble, always stay kind. Money isn't all. Money is just a tool to get things done. And once you become financially free, you'll realize that very fast, Stang. But you've got the right mindset. I've been reading your messages here in chat. You've got the right mindset. You arguably in one of the best places in the world to make it happen. Well, my life has been very chill. I tend not to stress out. I tend not to panic about stuff. There's nothing I really panic about unless someone I care about is sick or dead. But other than that, you won't really catch me panicking about anything. And I used to have the same mindset when I was poor. So if you can have that mindset and you lock in and you be selfish and you focus on yourself, Stang, Solid, I'm speaking to you as well. I truly believe that you have the potential to get it done. Let's put him in standby mode, chat. Let's see what he's doing. Man, I gotta stop smoking that weed like a motherfucker, man. How much is a project worth? Well, I won't say what exactly a project like this is worth, but I would say I do not sell projects below this price. So recently, since January, I've only been selling vibe coding, and I do not sell below this price. And I'll tell you that most of my projects are 2x, 3x this price, and it's all about upselling and offering service. 4 orders in the queue, chat. Let's bring this down to 3. Enough playing. Come on, promote this shit, man. Agent 4 is really slow today. Here we go. Bugs. Alright, let's run it, chat. Don't even have to debug it, man, and just let Agent 4 debug it. Never heard of it. Solid? Never heard of it. Well, I've heard of it, but never used it, and also not hearing it in the community that's actually shipping vibe coded projects. So I wouldn't be able to speak on Emergent, but I would say look at Claude CoWork. Look at Claude CoWork and look at Replit. You know Replit, you know what I've been doing in Replit. Let me see what Emergent is. I'm just gonna put Emergent. I understand what it is by looking at it. I think it's even built upon a layer. I wonder what LLM they are using. It looks nice, but I doubt that you could actually ship a client project on this. I may be wrong because I haven't tested it, but it's a layer on top of a layer, if you know what I mean. Take them selfies, feed it into AI, and have it make you create a premium. Unless you're one of those pretty people, then you can just take selfies, you know the vibes. I'm one of those people that had to use AI, you know what I mean? You know the vibes. I feel you, Solid. I'm gonna check it, but checking it right now, I can, as an experienced vibe coder right now, I can say it's good, it looks fun, and you'll be able to build stuff in it. But I don't think you can ship 8 to 9, 10k projects in it. You need a solid environment, and you need to be able to transfer it to a hosting platform such as Replit. So in that case, it's smarter to build in Replit. You need security. You need to make sure the data is safe of the client. You need to make sure the SSL is good. Those are the things that you need when shipping to a client, and you need to know that your website will be running all the time. Replit has slowly become a multi-billion-dollar company with a B. So they are not going away anywhere. They are going to replace WordPress, chat. I give it to you. I'm saying it to you right now. These motherfuckers are gonna replace the entire WordPress scene. Nah, when I sell a project to the Replit client, the client pays its own credits and the client gets his own account. And usually I have a pretty good estimation, so I'll be able to say to the client it will cost you about $300 to $350 in credits. And that way you're 100% safe. And the second part is solid. Once you put Claude CoWork, what I'm doing here, once you put Claude CoWork onto Replit, you'll basically have a developer working for you in Replit. This is great, but the tooltips have to load fast, and now I have to wait at least 2 seconds on the button to see it. Yeah, that's just the money I charge is just for my work. I do not pay credits for the clients. Thank you. A lot of people tell me that, Solid. Alright chat, we're hitting that 3 hours. I'm gonna take a little pause. I'll be back later for sure, because I'm gonna be fully focused on the Dollar Vibe Club. Once this one publishes, I'm gonna send it out to the client. Yes, correct, Solid. They send me the username and the password. And then I build in their account. For example, this is the client's account I'm building in. So you can see right now I'm on the client's account. And for this project, I've burnt about $40 in credits. And we still have up to $200. This is the agreed price I made with the client. I said you need to have $200 in the account. I've done 50% of the work when I was asleep by Claude CoWork. I always have Claude CoWork do the initial functional setup and the database schemas and stuff like that. So it saves me $50. It saves my client $50. Alright chat, we'll call it a break. I'll be back in a few hours, I think. So I might catch the Canadian folks and the USA folks when they hit that AM vibe code session. Alright, Solid, was good to see you in the chat. Stang, nice to meet you. Make sure everybody subs up. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. GG's in the chat, W's in the chat, and I'll see you later when we're going to fully lock in for the Dollar Vibe Club. If you don't know what the Dollar Vibe Club is, go to dollarvibeclub.com. You choose anyone that you are. Solid, I think you're a vibe coder. And then you just type in your email and you get free access to the Dollar Vibe Club, for sure. Alright chat, let's get it. You know what I say when I end the stream? Keep vibe coding. Stan, keep setting up that Fiverr profile. Solid, you get that Fiverr profile unblocked. No excuses, man. You still got 3 days before the weekends. Get to work, homie. Alright chat, keep vibe coding. See you later.